Hello, friend. Hello. What? Oh. No, nope, not without my consent, buddy.
Yeah.
A horse licks a woman. Two people jump into a river.
My name is Dr. Mike Lang. Over many years of adventure expeditions, I've learned how living outdoors teaches you to embrace uncertainty. Kristina understands uncertainty, as her son was born with a severe heart defect that led to many complications, procedures, and hospital visits over the past 8 years. Today, he's doing better, and so along with Dr. Lisa Bélanger, a behavior change expert, we are riding horses deep into the backcountry to talk about the challenges of letting go after many years of hypervigilant caregiving. This is Caregivers in the Wild.
A cabin in a wooded mountain area. Caregivers in the Wild, the nature of control. Kristina climbs atop a horse.
Yeah. Woo! There it is.
Hello.
All right.
The cool thing I always find about this, Mike, is this really hasn't changed much.
Yeah.
In like 100 years.
In 100 years. Yeah.
I'm ready.
Pitch. Something like that.
Look at that. He turned around. All right. Whoa. Whoa. There we go. Yeah. Let's go.
Horses and riders on a riverside trail.
Sam was diagnosed with hypoplastic left heart syndrome. He had strokes. He had gut issues. He has cerebral palsy. And I think he was over 4 or 5 when we figured out that he had spent more of his life out of the hospital than he did in. Are you gonna follow? Let's just wait.
Kristina, whoa. Where are we going? Whoa, whoa.
We were always just waiting for the other shoe to drop, because there was one year that we had like 30 ambulance trips. We kept a bag packed always, a go bag. I still have it sitting in my pantry. I'm not gonna unpack it. Our lives changed so much. We were not prepared for any of it.
A man carries saddles near a cabin. Horses graze on grass.
We're gonna be buddies today. Snickerdoodle apparently is a face guy.
Do you like that? Or are you quiet?
Nope, I can't do that.
Lisa declines to saddle the horse. A man does so.
Oh, hello, sunshine.
The group ride off as the river flows nearby. They climb a slight incline.
One thing that really resonated with me that you talked about yesterday is the constant uncertainty, like waiting for the other shoe to drop. Here, how does that feel? Do you still hold that? Is that a constant, or are you able to let go at times?
It is a constant. And you're always thinking about what's next. What do I need to prepare for? What have I not done? It's so hard to be in that moment and really let it go.
I wanted to show you guys something that someone showed me when I was having a hard time letting some important things that I thought were important to me, letting them go. So he picks up a rock and he shows me this. And so he says, okay, I'm gonna hold this rock as tight as I can. I'm gonna try and get away from you. He doesn't even move.
Mike pulls the man's hand.
There's no way, there's no way, right? And he's like, okay, now just open your hand and grab my wrist this time. And when you open your hand, right, and you're not holding on to something so tightly,
yes.
When you let go, all of a sudden your arm is looser, right? All of a sudden you have more movement in your life, right?
Yep.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Mike pulls his hand away.
It's such a great example of how when we hold on to things tightly, it really restricts our lives. I think in the same way you're holding too tight on those reins, right? You're not gonna be, you're gonna be pulling the horse backwards instead of going forwards.
Yeah. And you can think of that in so many different contexts, right?
Yeah.
Just instead of walking around with a closed fist and being rigid and, you know?
Holding on to everything so hard. Right? Yeah, I think up until that point in my life, I think everything I let go of had like claw marks on it. I was holding on to everything.
White-knuckled all the way.
The group ride along the trail. A river flows. A kettle boils in the cabin. Mike, Kristina, and Lisa sit at a table.
Like, I want milk, I want water, I want dinner, I want, you know.
Or, you know, you
I loved it because it was just like so far outside of anything I've ever done, actually.
Yeah.
You know, like on a horse, on a mountainside, next to a beautiful little creek.
That green meadow that was a bit open and you could see the mountains against the trees, and it's just, it was like a, you know, like a painting or something like that. It was just beautiful.
When you look at all the research on happiness, the one thing that constantly comes out is finding the many moments of awe. It talks about that direct link all the time, but certainly in periods of distress. So it becomes more important to be able to find that, hold that. The number one way to get it is nature.
I wonder, if the way that you can lose control very quickly, in a caregiving situation, and then these mini moments of awe, how could those two things be related in some way?
I think you need to allow yourself to be surprised. So if you are fully prepared all the time and you're ready to go, then you're never going to be set off guard, right? Like, oh, okay, I've dealt with this before. You're holding too tight. Yeah. And once you're able to sort of let go and recognize that the control is not yours, and the world has something to give to you if you're ready to take it and allow yourself to be surprised by those moments.
If you're living like this, then nothing can be given to you because you can't take hold of it. But if you're living like this, then these mini moments of awe, you're ready for them.
And you're focused right here. Your whole focus is right this, on your control, and you're missing everything else around you.
A river flows, the group ride horses.
That's why I loved the horse analogy so much, is you can lead them in the right direction, but you can't control where their feet go.
A horse steps into the stream.
Who knows where things will go from here, right? But looking for those mini moments of awe and living with an open hand. It's got to point you in the right direction.
Created by Mike Lang, produced by Mike Lang Stories and Roadwest Pictures, produced with the participation of TELUS Fund.